Hello, everyone. Welcome to our opportunity call. This is
Mhm.
hopefully you can't see that thing there. Here we go. I'm Lydia, and this is Meg, and we are hosting this opportunity call because it's really for anyone who is interested in the business. Maybe you have some questions. Maybe you've reached out to one of us, or someone in our downline, and they've sent you this call. And we're pretty much here to just share our stories, share our journey with this company, let you guys know a little bit about the company and what we do and how we make money, but essentially who we want to bring into this business. And so, hopefully, through this call, we can answer some of your questions and help you guys get a feel of what we actually do. So, I'm Lydia. I have been a part of this business for almost 3 years now, which is crazy. Um, I previously was a personal trainer and a support worker. I am a firefighter wife. I have one beautiful boy. And when I started this business, I was working a part-time job, and my husband was away at the firefighter recruits. He just had graduated, and so I was doing a bit of single mum sort of thing. My husband was away for 5 months, so I was taking care of my son full time, and we had to take like a really big pay cut because of my husband's new job. And we were just looking for ways to earn a little bit more money. And a girlfriend introduced me into this business. She introduced me to the products first because I was like a massive product snob. I was only using like the best of the best, but my hair was still trash. And I was just needing something to help my hair. If you haven't seen my hair transformation, I know I've got it up in a slick bun right now, but go and have a look at my transformation because these products are absolutely incredible. I
Mhm.
started on these products and I absolutely loved them, having absolutely no idea that this was a business. I had no idea that women could make money. And the girl who signed me up, she said to me, have you ever thought of making money online? And I was already consuming social media. I was on social media. I was just posting, for the fun of it. And I kind of thought, like, absolutely no way. Like, I don't think that I could make money. I don't think. And she's like, you already recommend products. You love the products. So I'd started using them and I absolutely loved them. And I saw hundreds of women getting amazing results. So I was like, I'm sticking to this for like 6 months and I'm going to see how my hair transforms. I
Mhm.
documented that journey before I even started the products. And I had people asking me and reaching out and being like, oh, I've heard about these products. They're meant to be amazing. And people could see my hair changing in real time because I was sharing about it. And my girlfriend said to me, you'd be crazy not to, make money from this. I had no idea about network marketing or direct selling. I'd never been a part of another company before. I'd never done sales before. If anything, I was like, I am terrible at sales. Like, I don't think that I could sell a pencil to like anyone. And so when she asked me, I just said no about 20 times. She just kept asking me. She was a good friend of mine, so she knew the financial position that we were in. And I just decided one day, I think I had an argument with my husband about like some finances. And I was like, you know what? Like, I'm just going to ask the question. And I said, how much money can I make in this business? I need like $50 extra a week. Like $50 would pay for like, some of our groceries. And that would really help because I couldn't
Yeah.
pick up more time away from my son. He was already in school. I was already working like the 9 to 3. Um, and like it was really hard to find any other work outside of that. Like I was like, what am I going to do? And I saw people working online, but I didn't really like understand it or understand how people made money. And so the girl that I signed up with showed me what she had made in the last 5 months of her business. And it completely blew my mind. Like, I was like, what do you mean you can make this kind of money? And it was more than $50 extra a week. So she said, you definitely can. You'll definitely be able to make more than $50 extra a week. And I just thought, you know
Mhm.
what? I've got nothing to lose. There were no red flags. My husband said to me, like, what's the catch? Like, it sounds too good to be true. What you just talk about products and you make money. And there was no sign, like, you buy a product pack, which I spent our last $375 on that product pack, and I promised my husband I was going to make it back. And so there was no like monthly purchasing. I didn't have to buy any products after I purchased my initial investment, which was Like you can get it for as low as $250. And there was no like fees. There was no, I didn't have to purchase. There was no like, what's it called? Like monthly quotas or targets or anything like that. My girlfriend showed me what was possible to be able to earn, and that was open to me if I wanted to. So, long story short, I joined the business. I started seeing all these women making tens of thousands of dollars and women going overseas on these trips and all that sort of thing. And I just went, okay, that's going to be me. And so, fast forward 9 weeks, I made my first five figures and I was able to pay off all of my personal debt. I was able to pay for like a whole lot of dental work that I really needed done for like 10 years. And we had like this beautiful, abundant Christmas that year because I saw the opportunity and I saw what was available. And I just went like, okay, I became obsessed and I was like, that's what I'm going to do. Now I do this business full time. I got to quit my job, and I do this business full time. I lead a beautiful team of women. We're currently like expanding and growing our community. And my vision for my business and like our girls is that I really want to create this beautiful community of women all over the world. I would love like a global business of women that share together, break bread together. Like the, this business is so full of mums, of single mums, of women who have just dropped out of, uni, things like that. People who are looking for more money. We even have men that do this business as well because the actual business model is incredible. Um, and I've been able to earn like six. I just qualified for my sixth trip now. I went to Hawaii, which was, I'm going to Hawaii, which was incredible. I'm so excited. And yeah, I just want to bring more women into this business who really, really need a change because I was feeling very not passionate about where I was in life. And I was feeling very bored. And this business has given me the most amazing people in my life. All of my best friends now are literally Monate girls. And once you get yourself in the room with other women who want more from themselves, who want to dream bigger, who have huge goals, who are willing to step outside their comfort zone, it actually has such an incredible effect on you. And I have grown so much in my confidence. I never used to be able to like talk on my social media or do calls like this or anything. So in the last 3 years, it has built me as a person so much. And I'm so grateful for this business. It's completely changed my life. So that's a little bit about me and my story. Obviously, I've been in this business for 3 years, and Meg's been in this business for 3 months. So we are going to hear a little bit from Meg. She's going to share a little bit like about where she started, what made her decide to jump into this business with me and do this, and what her vision and her goals are. And then we'll just go a little bit into about Monate, why we picked Monate, and what's so special about this incredible company. So, would you share for us, my love?
Yeah, absolutely. So, hello, I'm Megs. Sorry, there's a bit of an echo. It's distracting. I'm trying not to focus. Um, so yeah, I'm a baby in this business, which is still kind of exciting. So many things to learn, but I've been 3 months. Prior to that, I was a customer. So Lydia just algorithmed through on my social media. And yeah, it started off our conversations around faith, and then also once I started to see the content, I was like, man, I really need help. And I too I was a higher end user, so I wouldn't use like chemist products. I did for my dandruff and my scalp because I thought that a lot of those things were the only option for me. And that ironically comes from word of mouth. Like it was one of my sisters who was like, oh, use the yellow, blah, 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 because this will fix it. And then after just, yeah, watching, I guess I was educated through this, just watching stories and stuff. And I was like, yeah, this has gone on for too long. So I think I was quite resistant to even purchase from you. I think we went back and forth for ages, and not that like that's what I love. The girls aren't pressuring. It's just like, I don't know, I was avoiding the issue, if I'm really honest. I was like, nah, like what I'm doing will work. And And it was great because the way you structured everything, like you got to the root cause of what my issues were. You didn't just sell me a product, like you took the time to really like look after me in that retrospect, and the products were incredible. I think, yeah, by the next sale or something that was coming up, I was like, I want to buy products because I don't want these to run out. Like I don't want to risk it because obviously you got postage and you got time. Like, I don't want to wait. And honestly, I was just chatting to my mum because I have or was living in such a lack mentality for so long. I was working full time when I first moved about a year ago. Stepped back to part time. I'm a solo provider for my girl. And I just had this lack mentality. I think that's probably why I honestly held off purchasing because I was like, I can't afford this. And lo and behold, I could. I was just being super irresponsible with money, and decided to invest in the products first. And then, yeah, I was just talking to my mum about it. And I'm like, I feel like this business has the opportunity to change my circumstances while servicing women, which is so dear to my heart. Like, it's so dear to help the older version of myself, in all aspects, whether it's faith and now it's business. So it became kind of a no-brainer. Honestly, it was my second purchase. I am a bit of a bull out of a gate, and I was like, well, I have to buy again. I can see the value in the product pack. So even if I didn't necessarily want to also be a bull out of the gate with the business, I want the higher discount.
Yeah.
That product pack, I went the, oh, I can't remember what it's called, but I
I
went
got like the
the,
500 pack,
yeah, yeah, the
the success
500 because
pack.
yeah, success because I think that was even like 58% off. It's something
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was just excited to get all the products. And then because I'd taken that leap to buy the product pack, like it just wouldn't go away. Like, you can do this, you can do this. Even though my circumstances were telling me no, even though my following was telling me no, all the things were telling me no. I was like, well, if I keep agreeing with that, like things won't change. If I keep doing the same thing, things won't change. And yeah, I just started sharing. I started sharing with my family, started sharing with my friends, mums at school. And I think so far that's been such the shift for me is
Mm,
regaining my confidence, which is crazy how many women in their 30s are like actually ready to regain their confidence about themselves from whether our lives don't look like the way that we thought they would when we were 15, but like we're here. And
mm,
yeah, I just really wanted to give this a go because like there's no way I could lose out. And ultimately if I'm really honest, it's not just about the money. Like
yeah.
what I'm also gaining is like a community, like you said, of women who won't let me stay small. And that's such a good thing when some people are, we can victimize things so much. I was like, no, girl, get up, go. Like,
Yeah.
I love that. And yeah, it's really infectious the way it just spreads, and it spreads even to like other people in my life. And yeah, it's been such a crazy exposing journey though the last couple of months, but I'm here for it. Like, I'm here for it. I give it a go, even if there's someone watching, like, oh, maybe that could be me. It's like, oh my gosh, it can be you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and I love that, being led by you as well. You're at a certain position, and this business has made me not like compare anymore. Like, I don't look to women like, oh, they're so much better than me, or there's so much. I'm just like, okay, cool. Like, let's go. Let's
Mm,
be like them, not be better. But you know what I mean? Like, just
yeah.
that's just what's possible if you're willing to take the risk, like if you're
Yeah.
willing to. So yeah, that's kind of how it all
Yeah.
started.
Yeah,
Mm.
definitely. And I think like I had the same thing when I first started. I was a real in a comparison mindset, but this business really helps you to see other people and like go, okay, like they inspire you rather than you
Yes.
feeling like you are compared to them. It's like, okay, if
Mhm.
this woman can do it, so can I. Like, I know our upline M, she is a single mum of three girls. She's a solo
Mm.
mum, just like Meg.
Mhm.
She solely provides for her three girls. She has a Range Rover sitting in her garage that Monet pays for. She has done multiple trips. She doesn't have a big following on social media or anything like this. And her business now pays for, like, funds her whole life, her mortgage, her car, everything. And she's been in this business for, I think, 4 years now. And she isn't like a big social media influencer. She's someone that I look to and I'm like, my gosh, like you could have every excuse under the sun not to do
Mhm.
this. She joined this business when she got a divorce. Like she joined this business in the middle of her
Wow.
divorce and she was like, I'm going to do this for my girls. And she's like, you know, got a beautiful business now. But one thing that I wanted to touch on is that Meg has been in this business for 3 months, and in her second month, she hit her second rank, and she had a faceless Instagram practically. Like when I reached out to her, she messaged me for the products. I was like, I don't know who this girl is. Like I have no idea what she looks like, you know, nothing like that. So she started this business with, you know, not having like this huge presence on social media. She got really uncomfortable in terms of like talking to her family, talking to the people in her life. She worked this business outside of social media, and now she's, you know, incorporating the social media into it. We just did an incredible wash party, which we both just loved, and we're going to do heaps more of them. But you can do this business in your community. You can do it with, you know, your gym community, your church community, your mum's group, like all that sort of thing. We are here to help you um, figure out the way for you to do this business that fits best with your life. And so with both of us, like with both of our stories, we both just started from a place where we were both really nervous. We were both really, you know, I have had followers on my social media, and it's like grown significantly now since I've started the business. But I started not wanting to show up at all. Like I didn't want to show up and talk about the products. I didn't want to be salesy. I didn't want to, you know, host calls like this. Like it scared the crap out of me. And, you know, Meg had not even like, she was doing like a faceless Instagram. So we both started in a place where we did not really have all the confidence in the world. And I think it's really easy to look at people and go like, well, that's good for you because you're confident. But we just actually started when we were scared. Like we actually just started not knowing anything about this business. Like I was just like, okay, yeah, sure, like let's just jump in. I guess I don't know what I'm doing, but let's go. So the best time to start is genuinely when you feel that in your spirit, when you're like, okay, I know that there's something here. I know that I want to delve into that, but you get scared. And we've been there. Like pretty much every single person that has started this business has started, you know, there. And we get to see women who, like our upline Ivy, she's in America. She's got 3 kids. Well, no, wait, got 4 kids. She homeschools them all. She's made $4 million in this business. She's incredible.
Crazy.
And she's doing this business, you know, she does our team trainings and she's got like all kids hanging off her. She's breastfeeding one of them. Like she's
Yeah.
actually insane.
Soph
And
did just come in.
hi.
Hello.
And that's
You
the thing,
okay?
we get to do this business alongside our families, like alongside
100%.
like what we're already doing. Like Meg is still working her job as well. I
Yeah.
do this business full time, but I was doing this business in my lunch breaks and after my son went to
Mhm.
bed, you know. And like Meg, maybe you can touch on being a single mom. Obviously you're so busy, you have like extracurricular activities. How do you fit this business into your life in like a practical way?
Well, I think it's just being really humble. Like, I think we have more time than we give ourselves credit for, but it was just acknowledging what was taking my time. And yeah, whether it be honestly, like just doom scrolling or, yeah, uh, like not preparing enough for my day. Like, and
Yeah.
I was like, hang on, I do have time. I just
Mm,
think I don't have time. And
mm.
I just fit it in where I can at this stage. And the goal is to work for myself. Like, I
Yeah.
inspire to be like, the rest of you women. I'm like, yes, absolutely. Would you go shut that front door for mummy, please? Thank you, baby. I want to fit it in around Soph. Like, I don't want to separate the two. I didn't start this business so I can like, remove my life from the business. It's about incorporating it in my life, so she can see, what it takes, and I can be that inspiration for her to, step out. And yeah, at the moment, yeah, I think people might see my stories. It's while I drive to work in the morning is when I
Yep,
fit it in,
same.
or after work. And that won't, I know it in my heart, this won't always be the way that it is, but it is for now. And I'm really happy to be that example for women, to show them like this is doable.
Yeah.
It just, yeah, it depends, yeah, what you want to do with it, really.
Totally. Yeah, 100%. And quickly before I go into a little bit about Monet, what is your vision for this business, your team, like the women that you want to bring in?
Women who are just ready. Well, like not even ready, but like not ready, but ready to just give something a go. Like, um, give something a try and believe in themselves again. The women who are like, I can't keep doing the same thing and expecting a different result. Mums or just like women on their own, even like women like hairstylists. Like I'm happy for whomever, like anyone who is willing to be a part of a community where we're going to back you, but we're not going to let you stay small. We're going to. Do you mind if mommy just finishes her meeting, please? I love you. Yeah, women who are just ready to just give something a go, and get a banging discount on their own products. Like, so yeah, just women who are ready to give something a go. Maybe they don't have the belief, like we'll come around you, we'll rally around you. There's a tremendous amount of resources that the business provides. If it's
Yeah.
knowledge you want, education you want, like it's there if you want to take it, or if you just want to wing it. Yeah, it can be anyone. It could be someone working at Woolies. It could be, yes, like a hairstylist. It could be anyone who's just really like is having that honest question. I think you might have heard me share it before, but like what makes me so special that this can't work out? If that can work out for her and that can work out for her, what
Yeah.
makes me so special that it won't work out? And just, yeah, someone who's
Yeah.
willing to give it a go, you know?
100%. So,
Mm,
so good. Like, I love that. Like, I love that you said we're going to bring you in and accept you. But when, we challenge women to not play small. Like, we want women
100%.
to. I used to be a life coach and personal trainer. So, that's my jam, Like, I want to
So
see
good.
women level up. I want to see women break through, like, some of those blockages that might have held them back
Yes.
and those sorts of things. And so, when you join the business, you get access to so many resources. You get trainings, you get access to me and Meg, you get access to one on one mentorship with who you sign up with. You get
Mhm.
multi-million dollar earners do trainings for us. We
Yep.
have incredible people, like some of the best sales trainers in the world. Our company hires them to do free trainings for us, like things that people spend thousands of dollars on, we get for free. We also we also get a website for
We're
free. So
just moving because I'm
no,
gonna
that's
die. Hold on.
so essentially, like, you start this business and you buy a product pack, which is anywhere from $250 all the way up to $890. And it is a pack of products that you use on yourself. You also get it's full size products and they're heavily discounted products. So I always encourage people to go for something a little bit bigger because the discount that you get on the products you never get again. You do get like a 45% above commission, um, percentage off, discount off when you start the business. And you get a huge range of products. You get samples in there. It's a tailored product to you, to your hair. So we do like a little consult as well to make sure that the products that you're getting, you are going to absolutely love and they're going to solve all your problems. Then
Mhm.
once you join into the business, you get your website for free. You get all of the
Yeah.
trainings for free. You get a back office. You don't have to do any inventory whatsoever. Like, you
Yeah.
don't have to hold product. I don't know. There's apparently some companies that make you buy product and then you sell it and like too much. But you get to, we're like the middleman. So people
Mhm.
purchase from us and the product gets sent to them. So it's super, super easy. There are no monthly purchasing, like I've talked about. There's no quotas that you have to hit. If you are to come into this business and you really want to go for it, you really want to run, we are going to encourage you and show you the opportunities that are
Yes.
there for you. But
Mhm.
there's absolutely no pressure to step into that. This business, you get to do it how you want. You fit it
Mhm.
into your life the way that works for you. So if that means you're working this business 30 minutes a day, whether it means that you want to dedicate more time to it, we're here to help you do that. And we're here to help champion you and show you what's available to you. We do have 11 different ways to get paid. I won't go into all of them because it's confusing, but essentially, we get paid anywhere from 15 to 45% commission on the things that we sell and the people that we sign up. We also get different levels of bonuses. When you join, there is 5 months plus your enrollment month that you have access to incredible bonuses that are stackable. So you have the ability to make, over $1,000 in your first month, and we're here to help you do that in your own time. But we're just here to show you what they are. We also, so if you don't know, we're a hair care brand, but we also do skincare and wellness products as well. We are the leading number one direct selling in hair care company, and we have been for I think like 4 or 5 years running. So
Yeah.
Monet is like a scalp focused hair care brand, and they were the first people. They like revolutionized the hair care game with scalp care, which is why we get so like thousands of women having incredible results with these products as well.
Products, yeah.
Yeah. And essentially all we do is we help people join the business and, start making money by sharing products that they're already using, that they're, using in your shower, you're using every day on your face, those sort of things. You help women get onto the products and you help women start in their business. And they're the two ways that we essentially do this business. You can do it through social media. You can do it through like your community. You can do it online, in person. I have girls that like go to the markets and do this business as well. Like you can literally do it however you choose. Um, and then you also have access to, we have a car program. So once you hit the middle rank of our business, it's not even like the top of the business, it's the middle rank of the business. You get, Monate actually gives you a payment every single month for either a Range Rover, a Jaguar, Mercedes, or BMW. Or if you're in the States, it's a Cadillac as well, which I wish we had here. And then we also have access to incredible trips. So we have incentives where we have incredible bonuses and new things coming out every month that make it really exciting, really easy for you to make more money. But we also have our incentive trips. So like I said before, this will be my sixth trip that I've earned. I went to the Maldives last year and I'm going to Hawaii this year, which is really exciting. And we have a yearly conference as well where everyone gets together and we just learn. We have product launches all the time. So that's just a little bit about like Monate and what we do. And the company is so rooted in people. Like our CEOs have such a heart for people. We are a faith grounded business, and that really solidified a lot of stuff for me. But they're so integral and they're so authentic, and they truly just want to help people. They come from a background of lack and poverty, and so they know what it's like to be there, and they want to help put money back in people's pockets that really need it. So their values and everything are just incredible and aligned with like everything that I love. But is there anything else you want to share, Meg, before we jump off? If
Sorry
there
about the
is
relocation.
no, that's
We're not very professional over here. That's why I love
you
it.
don't have to be. I'm in my stepmom's
Yeah, that's
bedroom, so
so good. And I think that's, something like that. It's not always about, even though these products are luxe, like I'm not going to downplay them. I'm not going to pretend like they're a cheap way out. They are definitely not. They are luxe. They are sophisticated. But I love that this business is the opportunity for you to do with it as you wish. If I start off in my room and, end up out, like it's just, I think that's just such a freeing thing, because sometimes we don't really question why we're doing what we're doing. So like, especially if you're on the look for a job, it's like you get a bit desperate, right? And you're not really considering, who am I working for and what are their values, and 6 months in you hate it and you feel miserable and you don't want to go every day. So it's interesting to just really, I guess, for myself, like I had never heard of this business before. I honestly had never heard of the products before. And I just took a giant leap of faith, and yeah, it's just been incredible thus far. And I haven't even gone on the holidays yet, and I
Not
haven't
yet.
even had all those things yet. No. Um, so I think it's just, I think it's really unusual to be excited about a business. The way like you might be excited on your first day of a new job, like, but it's a different level of excitement, and
Yeah.
accountability, which I think is just great if you're not someone who wants to stay stagnant like through
Yeah.
life, that wants to be challenged and wants to grow and feel that calling. Like, this business has so much for you to gain as well as like for you to serve. So
Yeah,
yeah.
100%. And there is no limit to what you can achieve here. Like, people,
Mm-mm.
you can come into this business and Meg could overtake me. She could like earn more money than me. I have like overtaken my upline of what she has earned as well. And you can come into this business and there are so many different levels of what you can achieve, how to get creative. If you're a creative person, like, you end up being your own boss and you
Yeah.
essentially get to just do this business however you like, which personally I
Mhm.
love because I used to be the hardest working person wherever I
Come
was,
on.
and I didn't get paid any extra for it. I didn't get sent to Hawaii for it. I didn't get, like all these different, I always